Listen, there's a certain type of woman who will leave you lost, exhausted, doubting your own mind, and waging wars you were never meant to wage. And most men miss the warnings early because we're wired to hope, to push, to repair, even when the writing's already on the wall. Today, I'm laying out 6 brutal red flags that prove she is not the woman for you. And if you stick with me to the very end, I'll expose the real reason you keep overlooking them and exactly how to shatter that pattern so you never lose yourself again. Let's dive in. First, when you're always wrestling to determine if she's interested in you. A woman who really desires you makes you feel selected. A woman who doesn't makes you feel bewildered. And bewilderment is not a bond, it's an alert. When you're always catching yourself, scrutinizing her phrases, reliving the recent chat, attempting to unravel her conflicting cues, that's your inner self signaling you something is wrong. Because, consider it, when you truly care for someone, you don't engage in tricks. You don't offer partial effort. You don't behave affectionate now and distant later. You appear with transparency. But when a woman prefers your focus more than she prefers you, she turns erratic. Sufficient warmth to maintain your optimism. Sufficient withdrawal to maintain your pursuit. And the harsh reality is this: if you must speculate on her emotions, she's already made up her mind. She simply wants you puzzled enough to remain. But here's where most guys stumble. Rather than stepping back, they push further, wishing the conflicting cues will someday become assurance that never occurs. And that's why the following point strikes even stronger. 2. She still keeps contact with her ex. Brother, listen close. A woman who still talks to her ex is emotionally unavailable. Not for the world, but for you. When she leaves that door cracked, even slightly, it means she hasn't fully buried her past. She's holding emotional backup, a safety net, in case things with you don't pan out. You become the perhaps while he stays, the what if. And don't fall for the excuses. We're just friends. He gets me. We share history. He just checks in sometimes. I don't want to seem mean. No healed woman drags her yesterday into her today. And no woman who is seriously building a future with you will keep live wires connected to the man she once loved, slept with, fought for, cried over, or planned a life with. If her ex is still in the frame, you're not in a relationship. You're in a silent contest you never agreed to enter. But the real gut punch isn't her texting him. It's how small, anxious, and never enough you feel when she does. Not because you're weak, but because she never gave you the emotional room to feel secure. And the worst part, most men swallow it, act unbothered, pretend it's fine. It's not fine, and it never will be. But here's what almost no one warns you about. This isn't the only way she quietly bleeds you dry, because the next point exposes the hidden damage most brothers don't spot until it's already too late. Before we go on, brother, do me one quick favor. Smash that like button and hit subscribe, so this truth reaches every man who needs to hear it. Appreciate you. 3. Energy vampire. She depletes your life instead of enriching it. You know that feeling? After every call or visit, your spirit feels heavy. Your mind turns foggy. Your chest tightens. Your battery hits zero. That's not love. That's not closeness. That's emotional bleeding. Some women don't shatter you in one blow. They siphon you slowly, minute by minute, text by text, fight by fight. You wake up exhausted even after 8 hours of sleep. You lose drive even when you're pushing. You stop dreaming because the relationship itself becomes the nightmare. You're always in survival mode. A woman who is not for you will suffocate your inner world without ever raising her voice. She drains you with endless demands, sudden mood swings, silent treatments, guilt trips, attention cravings, non-stop complaints, recycled drama. And here's the brutal truth. Your energy never lies. It exposes what your eyes still deny. When your soul feels tired, your body already knows the verdict long before your mind signs it. But here's the cruel twist. Most men don't walk away from energy-draining women because they're weak. They stay because they believe they can heal her, or worse, they believe this exhaustion is the normal price of love. It isn't. Love should recharge you. Real connection should lift you. A woman who is truly for you brings calm, not chaos. And the next point, brother, is even deadlier, because it hides in the one place you'd never think to look. 4. She's still swiping on dating apps even while she's with you. This one cuts deeper than most admit, because nothing stings like pouring your soul into someone who's still window shopping. A woman who keeps her apps active isn't confused. She isn't just looking. She isn't helping a friend. She's keeping her options wide open. And brother, if she's still hunting, she hasn't picked you. A woman who truly sees your value pulls herself off the market the second she feels real potential, respect, and connection. Women don't gamble with a man they actually want. But when she's still liking profiles, chatting with new guys, calling you babe, sharing your bed, and stealing your time, she's screaming one thing without words: you're not the only one in the running. And that's when men crack quietly. You start asking yourself, what do those strangers have that I don't? Why isn't my attention enough? Why can't I make her choose me? But listen close. With a clear head, her refusal to commit has zero to do with your worth and everything to do with her immaturity. She wants your comfort, the rush of fresh matches, and the safety net of backups. That's not love. That's selfishness, wearing the mask of I'm not ready yet. And here's the knife twist. Most men see the apps, say nothing, and pray she'll delete them when she's ready. But women don't delete apps because you're loyal. They delete them because they've finally chosen you. If she hasn't chosen you yet, brother, the answer is already staring at you. And this flows straight into the next point, the one that destroys more men than actual cheating ever could.
5. I need time to think about it. The gentlest letdown ever invented. When a woman says, I just need time to think, it almost never means she's actually thinking. It means she's stalling. She's postponing a truth she's too uncomfortable to voice. She's dodging the guilt of rejecting you straight up. She's cushioning a choice she's already made in her heart. Because here's the cold psychological truth. Women don't think about men they truly want. They move. When she's sure about you, she acts fast, speaks clearly, radiates excitement, not hesitation. But let me think about it is her buying days or weeks because she doesn't want to pick you. She just doesn't want to lose the comfort of your attention yet. She wants to keep your energy, your availability, your hope on the shelf while she tests if someone else lights her up more. It's emotional layaway, nothing more. And the cruelest part? Most men wait. They wait for the text, wait for the verdict, wait for clarity that was never coming. But brother, if she needs time to decide whether she wants you, she has already decided she doesn't. And that perfectly sets the stage for the 6th and most devastating red flag, the one women deploy when they want out but refuse to look like the villain. This final point is the quietest, cruelest goodbye of all.
6. When she asks for a break, she's already halfway out the door. A break isn't a pause. It's a dress rehearsal for goodbye. When she says, I need space, I need time alone, let's take a break, she's not asking to heal. She's asking for distance from you. Women don't take breaks from men they're still in love with. They take breaks from men they've already emotionally checked out on. And it stings because your first instinct is guilt. Where did I mess up? Maybe I should change. Maybe she's just overwhelmed. No, brother. That's not it. A break means she wants the freedom to feel her feelings without the weight of being faithful to you. It means someone else might already be sliding into that space, giving her butterflies she stopped feeling with you. It means she wants to taste life without you while keeping you on standby in case the grass isn't greener. A break is her soft launching the breakup so she doesn't have to look like the villain. So if the new guy flops, she can stroll right back into your arms and you'll still be there because you thought it was temporary. But here's the brutal truth. A woman who truly sees a future with you doesn't need space from you. She fights beside you. She talks it out. She fixes things. She stays. Distance isn't medicine. It's a quiet eviction notice. And brother, the moment she asks for a break, the relationship is already standing over its own grave. Brother, if any of these points just punched you in the chest, hear this loud and clear. This video isn't about trashing women. It's not about making you bitter or turning you against anyone. It's about waking you up to patterns. Patterns that men and women both fall into, that quietly destroy good men. This is protection, not hate. This is clarity, not blame. This is strength, not resentment. Every human is capable of confusion, immaturity, and selfish moments. My only goal here is to make you sharper, calmer, and emotionally unbreakable so you can finally choose relationships that bring peace, growth, and real respect instead of chaos and self-doubt. Never let pain rush you into anger. Never let hurt make you react without control. Feel everything, process it, learn the lesson, and walk forward with your head high and your self-respect intact. Because the mission isn't to swear off love, it's to stop losing yourself in people who were never meant to hold you.